Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to be reacting to The Gravity, which is Asuka's theme from the Guilty Gear Strive original soundtrack for the very first time. Heaven or hell, let's rock. Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Right Man in the Wrong Place. It has been way too long since I recorded one of these. I only had one video in the last couple of months. So we'll talk more about that at the end. If you've been a longtime watcher and you're interested, I'll talk about what's been going on in my life later. But for now, let's get right into the music. We are going to be listening to The Gravity, Asuka's theme from Guilty Gear Strive. I just have a little bit of time today. I'm getting back into the groove of things, and I wanted to go back to my comfort album, which is Guilty Gear Strive. Every song so far on this album has been awesome. Can't wait to hear another one. I love Daisuke Iswachari. So he is the composer, and I have a note from the requester here. The vocals are by Naoki Hashimoto. So Shaun Morales, you are the one who requested this. Thank you so much for the request, and I am just super ecstatic to listen to more good music. Let's go. Yes. Okay, sick bass, totally sick bass, really chaotic kind of intro. As far as the character, I don't know this character from the older Guilty Gear games that I've played before. First impressions, this starts hard and heavy, and I really like it. A lot of what I've heard from the soundtrack so far has kind of had a sort of lead in, and like Biken's theme had this. I think it's Biken, right? The pink hair demon samurai person. She had like this kind of, it kind of sets this aesthetic at the beginning, and then it maybe gets into some heavier kind of rock later. This has started pretty hard. And of course, I like that. I like listening to metal and all that. I do want to comment on his character design, though. We've got this biblically accurate angel eye thing going on, and kind of an interesting pendant, which reminds me of maybe like an anime that I've seen. I can't quite place what that is. Lots of cruciform, Christian iconography, possibly. I didn't know Christianity was even a thing in Guilty Gear, but I guess maybe it is. Lots of hard contrast with the red, the dark gray or black. It's almost like a priest type outfit there around the collar and everything. Really interesting stuff. I know we're not doing a costume design reaction, but there's a lot going on. I don't know what to make of a lot of it. And there's, of course, like some kind of infinite dimensional space sort of thing going on in his, I'm not sure what that is, cape or something. But I think I'm going to go back because I love how it starts. And yeah, I think we're just going to start over. Let's go. Lots of cool cymbal action on the drums. Like this build. Ooh. Okay, really cool kind of percussion elements right there. I want to hear that one part again. And so right before this maybe second drop, we've got some cool percussive elements. I'm hoping to distinguish whether that was a different sound or if it's just an effect on the drums there. And then it's just a lot to take in. I haven't done one of these in a long time. Okay, y'all. October the 28th is what I'm looking at as the last release date for a reaction. And before that, it was October the 14th. And I'm recording this on December the 17th. So, yeah. Yeah, it's like kind of almost a tabla drum or something that's got an effect on it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I haven't said a lot about anything hardly. We've got a 5/4 thing going on here, so it's a 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2. You know, Lord of the Rings, like the Isengard. We're going into the subterranean area where Saruman is breeding the Urukai army and that kind of stuff. That's a 5/4. Bum 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 bum. Ba da 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 dun dun. That song is 5/4. That's what we're doing here too. So it's not necessarily a sinister thing, although I think it's being used in sort of a sinister way here, getting kind of a like divine punishment, justiciar, Templar sort of a vibe, retribution, crusades, that sort of a thing. And, I think maybe being perceived in a negative way. We've got this line, innocents lied to just to spare them. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. I'll try to think about the lyrics more now instead of just rocking out. But really cool song so far. Really, really cool. Really cool use of the sonic space. Always a fan of that. Oh, okay. Does many have many? Okay, so we had this sort of interlude, bridge section, and a lot of interesting things going on there. Lyrically, I have to say I am somewhat lost. I maybe shouldn't have picked Guilty Gear Strive to jump right back into as a first time reaction coming back to the channel after so long. The lyrics, I'm naturally very, I guess, English is my only language. I can be very like obsessive about grammatical correctness and things like that. And so, of course I'll make mistakes when I'm speaking, but whenever a poem or lyrics or anything like that is written out, sometimes I can lose important bits of information because I'm like, what does that mean? That doesn't make sense. I have some mental blocks that prevent me from getting what's going on with loose usage of English grammar sometimes. So, I don't really get it. I see some stuff with Soul Bad Guy in there, and I y'all are always educating me on every one of these reactions. What the heck is going on? And I've gotten several things wrong. So, not sure. He seems like a good boss character, although I think I've already reacted to like the main bad guy of the series, his theme, and or of this game anyway, not of the series necessarily. Beyond it all, do you recognize me? Does the sun ever defy fate? I don't know. I don't really know. But I will say that we got a lot of rich tonality, a lot of cool instruments going in here. I mean, this is one of my favorite songs from the soundtrack now, and I haven't finished it. So let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. You want to listen to some music? Let's listen to music. That's the guy, right? He's the bad guy. So, are they in conflict? Does meaning have meaning? Does meaning have meaning? The nihilism thing, maybe? Love that. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is filthy. Oh. Very proggy. Alpha and Omega. This is an extended build up. I'm gonna have to back it up again, but wow. Wow. God, this is super cool. Really, really nice. Again, use of the sonic space, hard left pan, putting some filters on some of these elements in the song, pulling all the other instruments out, focusing on this kind of synthy action for a little bit. It's got everything I like. It's got everything I like. So, this is great. What was your name? Shaun? Shaun Morales, thank you. Thank you for getting me to do this song next. I appreciate it. Okay, let's go. The beginning and the end all the same. It can be true. Who said you on? I wish I knew when share like this. I'm divine truth seeker and rising. So is he a divine truth seeker? God. Double bass action. Mixing on that bass is awesome. He looks really fun to play too. That sweet staff, kind of a Caduceus type of thing, looks like. Nice organ effect coming back. Okay. So this reality of truth thing, like sometimes you'll have religious texts referred to as, like the truth, the good word, things like that. And so is this like a play on that? Is it like the reality of truth? Like I'm going to show you that these religious texts are true, kind of a thing. I feel like I'm wrong about what I'm guessing here, and that's fine. Y'all tell me. But what an interesting character. I mean, I saw even some sort of thorny vines, it looked like a couple of times in here in some of his attack animations. And, so is that like some sort of a Garden of Eden type of thing here? I don't know. I don't know. I could sit here and speculate all day, but his music has gone all over the place in all the right ways. And maybe I feel like we're doing maybe the last big, return to the chorus, back it up just a little bit, but what a blast. This one is great. What should we accept the reality of truth? Of the universe come back into some ever different way. Beyond all, do you recognize me? Does meaning have a meaning? Words know the morning light. Sweet guitar work. Clean, very nice. It sounds very Dream Theater, like that's kind of a John Petrucci type of guitar riff there. Man, he's got Ouroboros section, Caduceus Ouroboros section on his staff. This guy's got all kinds of symbolism all over. Oh my gosh, wow. So, yeah, I mean, I'm probably totally off track on at least some of that stuff, I would assume. But really, really interesting character by the looks of it. I don't know when he was introduced, if Strive is his first game. I definitely haven't played him before or seen him before in the games that I have played, but very interesting, very cool. I like oftentimes the way that Western religious elements are brought into, JRPGs and things like that. Obviously, this is a fighting game, but, brought into, let's say, Japanese games just generally. You have things, ranging from Xenogears bringing in books of the Hebrew Bible, to name the towns, and there's lots and lots and lots of religious stuff in there. But you also have things like this where it's just a character with some overt symbolism, and, who knows how far the game actually goes with commentary on that kind of thing. I know it's sort of a trope that JRPGs, you're always killing a deity. He doesn't appear to be a deity, but he does appear to be like a priest class type person. So, what a cool song, though. Seriously, a cool song. I like the dichotomy of like slower melody instruments with really fast percussion. It's another thing that I'm always very satisfied to hear when I get that. And so that was here, right? That's present. We had that kind of da 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 kind of a chorus, and you have sort of a choral backing in a couple of spots almost. But meanwhile, you've got like 16th or even 32nd notes on the double bass playing at the exact same time, right? So half notes, whole notes in the melody, 16th notes, it probably weren't 30 seconds, but 16th notes playing on the double bass is really cool to get that kind of dichotomy between the aggressive drum playing and the more choral, traditional choir type music, like even church choir type music in this case, on top of that. So I really, really like that stuff. I think that's probably all I have to say music wise. So at this point, I'm done commenting on the song. If that's all you're here for, I'll see you next time. Please subscribe to the channel. Do YouTube things if you like this YouTube video. But I've done a lot of songs from this game already, and I'm gonna keep going. I'd like to hear all of them. I haven't played it. But okay, personal stuff. So beginning of October, and I might have even said this on my Fire Emblem Three Houses video. I don't even remember because so much has happened. But beginning of October, my mother broke 3 bones. And so I was helping care for her and do different things. And she started to improve a little bit, was able to go back home to her home state. And I went down there and spent time taking care of her there. And I thought things were in a pretty good spot. Started to head back home. My grandfather had a stroke and a heart attack. So I went back down to, a different state and spent time with him and helped take care of him and my mother again. My mother has a very, very long road to recovery, about 6 months from the time that that happened. So, that's still ongoing. My sister's been able to help as well, but all that craziness. And then, some sort of extended family had some fractured spine or yeah, spinal fracture and a couple other problems there. Managing care for that. It's, there's not a whole lot of us kids on that side of the family that running around trying to do these care tasks. And so it has been totally overwhelming. And I just had to say, I cannot do this channel right now. I wasn't doing my other channel. Those of y'all who don't know, talk about money. My other channel, Perfect Spiral Capital, is the name of that. And I haven't been able to do that either. So we've been working through and producing some derivative content from some of the videos that are already out, but I haven't been able to produce any new stuff, truly new stuff, and hit record on a camera in a long time. Since probably September, I think, is when I actually was recording last. So, if y'all have been sitting here like, look, this guy just evaporated into thin air. What's the deal? If you've done a paid request for a video, for a song, and I haven't gotten to it, hey, I'm here. This is my explanation of what's going on. And I'm glad that you're watching this now. I have missed doing these, but, family is very important to me. And, I wouldn't have it any other way. So, just thank you for watching. If you would, like the video, subscribe, all those things if you haven't done those already. It does help it out, and it's probably going to need a bit of a bump, this channel, to get back to where it was when I was making content on a regular basis. So if you feel inspired to help in that way, thank you very much. That's enough rambling for me, though. Again, thank you for being here. Until next time, the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. Have a wonderful holiday if I don't talk to you before then.